Hey guys, this is YDYT, and I would like to welcome you to a brand new series on my channel called Galactic Science, which is a pack that's a bit old, but it's a pack that I've been interested in playing for quite a while, so let's just hop right on into this. So, this pack is basically set pretty well solely on the moon, and well, most of the info's inside here. And the reason I'm doing this is because I felt a fourth series would be fun, so let's just do it anyway. So here we are. Okay, we will do our space race thing in just a second. So here we are on the moon. There's the sun. I'm not sure where we look for the Earth, but we will see the Earth. Oh, there we go. There's the Earth. So let's just see. Why is the lights not loading in here? There we go. What about down here? Okay, great. So we have got an open computers manual and 2 quest books. Do we need 2? I don't think we do. But let's just see. No, they're the same thing. Okay, let's just hop right on into this. Earth is the past, destroyed by humanity and their need for power. You managed to flee from this disaster that was called the human race and start life on the moon. Using your father's old moon base, you set up home, hoping to keep the human race alive. With the best of luck, don't mind the tree in your house. This mod pack was created by Cathene contributors Sir Will, Slind and Chetwink. So let's click here to start. So let's just get right on into this, I guess. So click here to show quest. A whole new moon. Open. Okay. So welcome to the moon, which will now be your new home for the rest of your life. It was probably a bad idea to destroy the Earth. Okay, so we visited, so we click claim reward, and we got our rewards, as you can tell by the lovely little sound there. Okay, so let's start here, I guess. Just breathe. Oxygen, something that's taken for granted on Earth. But while you're on the moon, you're going to need lots of it. Fill your 2 extra oxygen tanks up just in case. Okay, so we have 2 extra oxygen tanks here. So I haven't really done Galacticraft, so I'm not too sure exactly how to do this. But I'm going to assume that maybe in here we pop this. We do. Okay, so we let that fill up a bit. And I don't know what this is. Okay, so we cannot chop down this tree or we will run out of oxygen, which is bad. Okay, so is that filling up? Status not enough power. Okay, so is this not collecting oxygen from the tree? So why is this not getting power in it? It should be, I believe. Okay, so we need to figure this out because obviously we need oxygen, so it's not enough power. I don't think we can get down to check out our power supply, but it's obviously from these aluminium wires. What is this? So maybe this is, we put this star in here. Oh, I'm getting pulled in towards that. And is that is making us power. Okay, wonderful. That is good to know, so we figure that out. So let's just wait for this guy right here to fill right on up. The oxygen collector is collecting oxygen very nicely. Okay, so we've figured that out. So we just need to wait for these guys to fill up. Okay, so this guy has almost filled up. 500 more, 400 more, 300, 200, 100, and there we go. That tank is full. Now let's just fill up this guy right here. Let's open up our quest book while that's happening. Manual detect. Oh, we need to have both, of course. Okay. I believe that's what happens if we mess up. So let's see what this one is. When you were a child, your dad used to tell you about he and his dad built a station on the moon. Something he used to mention was that he used stars to power the base. To get the star collector, for this you need to find your star harvester. Set it back. Okay, so apparently we shift right click on this. Did I do that correctly? Oh, there we go, that looks like it. Okay, do we want the crook or do we want the dirt? I think we're going to go with the crook so we can get more leaves and saplings and all that. So I believe then we put that back in there and put a star in there also. But then we'll take that back out when we're getting full on power, I guess. Oh, that's not finished yet. Not quite. 400, 300, 200, 100, and okay. Looks like we're done there. Okay, we got both those. I think we're going to remove our star from there. Or maybe we can leave it in there. I'm not really sure what that'll do, but let's just leave it in there for now, I guess. Okay, pickaxe would not be too bad. Okay, so let's get the surface next. Okay, so then we need to get 20 of whatever the surface is made out of. So let's just see. Oh, this is pretty quick to mine. Oh, but the gravity means that it flies off pretty fast. So let's just grab a bunch like this. And then, because I'm fussy, we're going to go under and grab some here and then cover up the hole. I think bits are floating off, but they don't actually float off. That's good. So we'll just get all of this down here. Like so. Wait, so this is moon dirt and that's moon turf, so we actually do have to destroy our lovely little land. So we'll fill this all back in then. Okay, so let's fill this in because I want this to look nice. Oh, we're making footprints. Okay, let's do this properly then. So we'll take 20 from a corner base. So here we go. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we'll grab that for aesthetics. Okay, now I'm kind of curious about what that is. It looks sort of like an egg. Let's see. Fallen meteor. I guess we'll just leave that for now. Looks like our pickaxe is about to die, so we'll just grab a couple more pieces. So before that point, there we go. Okay, let's head right on back inside our lovely little space moon area. So we get a can of food and a reward bag. Okay, so we now have a bunch of cans of food. So I guess we'll put there, and a reward bag. Oh, we got an Enderman egg. Okay, interesting. So let's see, where are we now? Let's do this one. 2 trees, that's all he left you. 1 tree for oxygen, another for a farm. Better hope you get saplings. As fast as the tree has 1 leaf block left, you can simply harvest the lower block and treecapitate the will harvest the whole tree. Okay, so we need a wooden axe and 2 oak logs. So let's head up here, and I leave our tree as just here. So, oh, achievements. Fireworks are going off around us. How lovely. Okay, 3, 4, 5, and then all the saplings and apples and whatnot. Did I get that apple? No, there's the apple. Okay, so we now have 3 saplings. We do need to make a crafting bench, I believe. Doesn't look like we have one anywhere. No, it doesn't appear so. So let's set up a crafting table. When we do that, no, we have to use a vanilla one. Ooh, fancy. So we need to do 2 of those. We want some sticks. And perfect. Now, let's see. I'll choose this reward bag. Claim reward. Okay, and we now then... Where is that reward bag? There it is. Missed that there. Another Enderman egg. 2. Okay. So, now then, let's... I think we're going to make a chest, actually. Because our inventory seems to be getting a little bit full. We're going to keep our oxygen tanks on us. And we're going to keep some cans of food. We're actually also going to keep some bone meal. So if we just throw all of that in there and have saplings, bone meal and crook and our dirt, then we can go and farm a couple of trees. So let's just plant these 3 saplings first. This stuff's kind of slow to mine, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3. We'll just do 3 for now. 1, 2, 3. Because that's how many saplings we have. 1, 2, 3. And then we get out our bone meal. There we go. And now I believe we want to mine all of this with this like so, because this drops extra saplings. I believe this is ex nihilo. It is indeed. It's a sky blocky sort of mod. It's quite cool to look up and see the Earth there rather than the moon. It's quite different than the norm. We'll grab all of that. Okay, and now we're going to use our wooden axe, actually. Okay, are we getting low on oxygen? No, we're fine for now. So we're going to get our much usage out of this wooden axe, because otherwise we made a wooden axe for nothing. And that's no good, is it? Okay, we need that. Thank you. Okay, so let's do the next tree. Okay, and let's get all of these around here. Like so. Wonderful. And then let's grab all of these. If this is anything like Skyblock, we're going to be wanting to get a silkworm from doing this, but I believe that's not how we do it. Oh, there we go. There is a silkworm. So it may be similar to modded Skyblock then in that aspect, if that is something that we are aiming for rather than just getting lucky and getting. And now we need to chop down this tree. Oh, did not mean to chop down the sapling. Whoopsie daisy. There we go, just grab all of this. A little moon base looks really lovely there. Grab all of this. We need that. There we go. Okay, and we'll come back and do some more of that later. Now, let's see. We've got a decent amount of wood. So let's get jars at the ready. All we need to do is craft an oak barrel. Let's check out the recipe for that. Now, this pack you can play very, very easily with pretty well any computer. It has very few mods in it, which is quite nice for the lesser, higher end computers. Perfect, an oak barrel. So let's claim our reward. We're going to go with more dirt because we can get saplings quite easily. Wonderful. And let's get, I've got a jar of dirt. Okay, so we want to get 8 saplings into a barrel to make 1 dirt. So I guess we'll put our barrel here so it's close by. And we need to keep 1 sapling, obviously, so we put 6 in here. Okay, let's do another tree then quickly. So we need our bone meal and our crook. So if we bone meal this, and then we just need to go around like this, making sure we still have 1 sapling going, because if we don't, then we may have to cut down one of the leaves from our tree below, which means we don't have oxygen, which is not good. So we grab all of this, like so. So this is actually reasonably similar to a sort of skyblock thing, I guess. Or from the ex nihilo standpoint it is. And we want that. There we go. Love that jump there. There we go. Now we just grab all of this. Like so. Now we'll pick it all up. Where are you? There you are. And there's another silkworm. That's wonderful. Okay, so now we have to plant one of these. And then I'll put the rest in there. Okay, and as you can see at the top it says compositing. No, composting, I believe. 15%. Okay, so we just have to wait a little while for that. And we're going to go with string rather than silkworm because we can get silkworms because we have our crook. Okay, so now let's start to look at I like to sieve it. Okay, so we want to shove various bits of moon through a net that gets you basic resources. You should make some sort of net to test this theory. When you crooked a lot and got a silkworm, infest some leaves with it. Wait, then crook the 100% leaves for string. Okay. Oh, look at that. We now have dirt, almost. 80-90%. Very nearly there. 97, 98, 99, 100. There we go. So that's how we're going to get dirt in this. So now let's grow another tree. And let's silkworm this one. So we need a silkworm. And I believe we just right click it. Okay, infesting 3%. Okay, so that's going to take a little while right there. So now I believe these floodlights actually stop mobs from spawning nearby, which is good because it means that we're not going to die very early. Or we shouldn't, at least. Hopefully. I quite like the look of this little moon shelter thing. It's quite cool looking. And we've got a microscope here. Oh, we can use this. This is from Minichem. I don't actually know that mod at all, but we can support it on Patreon. Uh-oh, what if the oxygen runs out when I sleep? I'll need a cryogenic chamber to sleep in space. Good to know. It looks like we're running low on oxygen on that tank. We always have our other tank though, so as soon as this one runs out, I'm going to go and deposit that downstairs and swap out the tanks. Okay, this specific leaf, it has to do the whole tree, I believe, which will take a little while. So I'm just going to do a bit of jumping around, see if I can see anything that isn't just moon, basically. That's all there seems to be. Out there it looks like there might be like a cave-ish sort of thing, but that, I believe, is where mobs can spawn, so I'm a bit scared of going out that far. Look at this, almost at 100% here on this infested leaf, which is pretty great. 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100%. So this one's infested. And now the leaves around it are going to start getting infested. So, in about 2 minutes or so, I imagine, this whole tree is going to be infested. And when we use our bone crook on these, they drop. They have a 100% drop rate of string, which is very helpful to get started in Ex Nihilo, which if you've done the mod before, you will be aware of this. So let's just see how we're doing. So we've got a couple going. This guy's a bit slow up here, but they're starting to spread. And they're all going to start to spread pretty soon. So we just have to wait it out, I guess. Let's have a look at some of the mods in this pack while we're doing that. So mods. So we've got 4-space Callisto, which I'm not sure what that is. 4-space Europa, not sure what that is. 4-space. Okay, so there's a bunch of 4 spaces. I think these are all various moons or planets. I believe that these 3 are moons. I cannot tell you that for fact, but I think they are. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got advanced generators, which I'm not 100% sure what this is, but I imagine it's a generator mod. Armorer's Workshop. I've never actually used this. I've seen it in a couple of packs before, though. Awesome Source Components. Not really sure about that. Better storage. This is very good considering I don't think we have AE2, which is nice. We have blood magic. That's actually surprising. I was not expecting to have blood magic, but okay. We have carpenters for decoration, of course. Chisel, of course. Dark core. I'm not sure what this is. Dimensional anchors. I believe this has to do with teleporting and stuff. Not 100% sure on that. Dim storage. So that's dimensional storage, I'm going to guess, because these all have dimensional in them. Electric age. I've never used it personally, but I've seen it in a lot of packs. Where are we? Ender IO, of course. X Astris. I believe this is just like an extension to X Nihilo. So X Nihilo. Extra utilities, of course. Galactic craft, kind of necessary for this. Galactic craft plan is also necessary. Greg's lighting. So I believe that's just the floodlights and stuff. Greg's SG craft. Not 100% sure about that. Hardcore questing. So that's like the book and stuff, the quest book and all that. Iron chest, good for storage. Jabba, good for storage also. Mantle, not sure about that. Minichem. I think I recognize this from somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure where. Minecraft, obviously. Modular systems. Not sure about that. Nuclear craft. I'm aware of this mod. Open automation. Not sure what about that. Open computers. Know about that. Progressive automation. So I imagine that's going to be over time you can automate stuff better. Quantum flux, I'm aware of this. Random things, I'm going to guess that has a bunch of just random things in it. Refined relocation, not sure about that. RF tools, I know about that. Router reborn, not sure. Solar flux, I'm aware of that. Supermassive tech, I can guess what that is. TARDIS mod, that sounds quite interesting. And the Dalek mod, I imagine those two are related to each other in some way. So that's quite interesting. And it looks like one of our tags has actually run out of oxygen, so we're going to swap those two around. As you can see in our top left, it's now changed. And we're going to throw this one in here. So let's head right back up here. How are we doing on our lovely little silky tree? Looks like we're doing pretty well. I'm a bit confused about whether the sun is moving or not. I don't think it actually is, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure what's going to go down back here because the sand and everything. So maybe sugarcane or something? I'm not actually sure at all about that. Let's have a look under the sand, see if there's anything there. Anything beneath? No, nothing. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I've got a jar of dirt. We can detect that, can't we? Oh, we need 10 dirt. Okay, so we have 8. Do we have any more in here? No, we don't. Okay, so we're going to need to do a bunch of sapling work to be able to complete that then, which means we need 16 more saplings. So I'm going to just going to do the top 4 off here, see if we get saplings. Did we get any? Let's have a look around. I don't really know where they'd be. I think we gained 1 there. Okay, so this tree is getting on its way. It looks like another one actually grew next to it at the same time. That's actually kind of surprising. So if we do this, as you can see, we just get string. In fact, I think we can do this quest right now. So we need 2 silk mesh and an oak sieve. So let's search sieve. So oak sieve, which means we do need 2 silk. Okay, so we need 18 just for that. Okay, so you're infested. Oh, where are you going? You're that. Gotcha. You. Nothing. You. 6. 7. 8. Anything? No. No. 9, 10. Okay, so we can make 1. Wonderful. Okay, so that's 1 of those. What goes around that? Okay, so we need a bit of wood. There, and there and there. I think we might have some sticks. There we go. So we need 8 more string to get the sieve going, which once these 2 trees have finished shouldn't be too hard. In fact, we can start to do this now. So hopefully we should get this pretty soon. 2 more maybe? No, these 2. 8, 9, perfect. We'll let that tree just carry on a little bit. Okay, so now if we put that there, put that one there, we can go spread around like that, and there, and we now have that sieve. So now all we need is a bunch more saplings. So we're just going to finish with this. And we also need a bit more string, but I think that we should maybe get enough from how far we've got with this guy. If not, we can do another one between episodes, I'm sure. Oh, that tree decayed, so looks like we're not going to quite make it. We'll leave those other saplings there, not the other saplings, sorry. The other piece. Oh, this is slow. This is awfully slow. It's a bit strange. No idea why it's being so slow. Oh, that just cut down the whole tree. I did not want it to do that. That's why it was being so slow. Okay, let's eat some of this up nicely there. We can actually grab these 2 dirt pieces here and then place them back to do the quest. Oh, we can do this. Let's go with that, claim reward. And then this one. And we're going to go with string, claim reward. Okay, so that's awesome. That's 2 more rewards there. Done. Okay, let's see. What do we get from this reward back? We get 128 marble. That's a lot. That's wonderful. Okay. So, let's see. What else have we unlocked? Oh, we've unlocked tons of things. Okay, so let's just read some of this. It's getting hot in here. Breathe some more. I need my rock. Get turfed. Slips Co. Civ expansion. Okay. So, I think let's start here. Oh. One of every item from sieving Moondirt. Okay. So, our sieve is right here. And where's our Moondirt? Oh, I don't think we got some. I think that was the stuff that we put back under. So, in fact, let's see. Can we craft any? So, if we do this, can we craft a pickaxe with moon turf? We cannot. Okay. So, we're stuck with wooden tools. That is sad. I am actually quite sad about that. Okay. But it could be dealt with. What is this? There's a tin canister. Where did that come from, I wonder? Okay, so moon dirt. Let's get... Oh, that's moon rock. So I imagine this is what we can use to make pickaxes. Hopefully. So let's just grab half a stack of this. Whoops, we do not want to go up. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and now we can just break right on up here, jump right on out, and because stuff won't spawn, we can just cover all that back up, and look, it looks all pretty. Wonderful. Okay, so we need one of every single item. So do we hold right click on this? Looks like we do. Okay, so we need to get a cobblestone from sieving moon dirt. I don't think we're getting this stuff. We haven't got any of this stuff so far, it doesn't look like. Okay, so let's just see. Oh, we don't have to use an empty hand, that's nice. New stuff should be going into my inventory, but it doesn't seem to be getting anything new. Oh, we got sugarcane seeds. that is what on our to-do list. Wonderful. Oh, and I bet, yes, that's how we get cobblestone. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different other things. Okay, so I'm going to end this one here. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.